they call it 8 ball. Cause in the hood he used to hit him with the 8 ball.
Your host, your girl of life, sex, and relationships. I got a lot of special people in the building tonight. I actually have a couple phenomenal friends. I got to see this guy over here actually perform live at Stadium. And I got this beautiful, phenomenal woman over here. I'm definitely going to give her an interview and run for her money tonight. Don't plead the fifth and don't cop out, okay?
I got you.
It's going down tonight on my show. You're excited?
Excited. I want to hear her interview.
Forget your interview, but no, I was totally excited when I actually got to have a chance to even have the opportunity to see you perform over Stadium. I'm gonna be honest, I've been doing this work for a long time. I love rap, I love music, but I thought that you were fucking phenomenal. No bullshit. I thought, your head was totally on your shoulders. I thought I was really blown away. And I like the crowd that you brought with you, a whole bunch of fucking white boys. I was extra blown away with that. We're like up in state, because usually I'm always the only white person, so you held that shit down for me that night, besides the strippers, okay? So yeah, you definitely held that down for me that night. So, I know, no, I didn't. But I usually try to do that before, that's why I told MJ, which is my homeboy, he's in the building, which is actually his management. He, definitely shout out to them. He's a great guy, I love him. But yeah, I'm always like, hit me up, let me know who you are, where you're from, and what you're about, so that I can actually give you a real interview. Here is hot. Now I don't know, he's 19, and how old are you?
I'm 23.
23. Okay, so I held you down younger than 21.
Yeah, I mean I've been doing music for over 10 years now. On the low.
Really?
Yeah, I've been signed for, left the label, came back. Been in groups. I mean, I've done a lot of different things on the low. But,
so what do you like the most? Do you like being solo? Because my whole theory is one's a crowd and two is trouble. You like that?
I honestly love being solo compared to my group. My group was awesome, don't get me wrong. It was just me and another guy. Still my best friend. You probably saw him.
I did. He performed with you that night. I did see that.
Walker. That's my homeboy. But yeah, it's a lot easier to make moves for yourself than it is for a group, because everybody's always got to be in sync. Everybody's always got to be on the page, and if not, things don't work out.
But then what about if you actually meet somebody in this line of work and they think that you're hotter than what he is? That causes a conflict of interest.
Exactly.
So it is kind of better to be by yourself.
I agree.
Right. And anything you do, I mean, being single is hot. I can just do whatever I want, whenever I want.
Oh yeah.
What's up next for you? I love your performance. I love that you're hungry. I mean, I went to MJ after the freaking performance, and I was like, yo, Shorty's hot. And I'm definitely even honored. I'm glad that you guys came all the way down from B-More to come out here and support my show.
It's all love, man. That DMV oriented from Moco, so power's not too far.
So I just want to know, I'm going to be in the video, fucking MJ. You can do some photo editing.
Nice.
You can edit the photo. Yeah, you can, cameras and computers are magic.
Let's do it.
Let's do it?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I'm all about it.
Yeah, I'm probably I just did a video with Pastor Troy and Gabi, shout out to them, and I was probably the only white girl, the gangster.
Going ham.
Yeah, going ham.
Ham in it, bitch.
All I needed was a gun in a Russian accent. I always wanted that. That's my slogan. I always wanted a banging body, a gun, and a hot Russian accent. That's hot, right?
You already know, man. You gotta say that.
Yeah. So, what's your next biggest thing that you have popping for you? What's going on since after Stadium?
It's been first of all, let me just say shout out to True for having me. Me and True actually linked up last Wednesday, over a nice juicy steak at Stadium, 5 stars.
I always, don't worry, that's coming. I always give a major shout out to Stadium. Don't worry about that. They roll a red carpet out for me. I love that.
They should. As they should.
I thank you for that.
But what's next for me, man? Me and True sat down after the performance and everything. Me and my good friend Eric Brown, we're actually looking to do some more things together. I'm not gonna say what we're gonna do, but just know me, True, and Eric are working on some big things. Next month I'm going down to NYC to record in the studio.
Cool.
I'm gonna go down there and record probably a new demo. I just got a couple offers, one for to perform with Bone Thugs and Harmony. I got 2 dates for Hobson. Who else was there was a couple dates thrown at me for some Cali stuff, but you know, I kind of put it on the back burner until I figure out what I want to do. I'm probably gonna take the Fashion date. I don't know if you guys are big with the indie scene, but Fashion is pretty popping. So I took that date for November 14th. I'll probably do something with him, but.
And that's in New York, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not here. That's in New York,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
But yeah, pretty much I'm just working on, you know, doing some more big dates with some artists, you know, more so on my level. You know what I mean? Trying to show people that DMV's got a lot more to offer than what you think we do. And working on a new mixtape. Well, technically it's already done, but I'm working on a third mixtape just to have it chilling. Probably gonna put out some more stuff. Just released my first official video for my first single, Limitless. I think like last week it hit like 13,000 views, something like that.
And that's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's been on for like 6 days. It's growing pretty fast.
Wow.
So hopefully by the end of this year it gets to 100,000 views. That's what we're looking at right now at the pace it's on. So, you know, just a couple things like that. Definitely got another video coming. Not gonna say what song it's for, but December, expect another video out, another single to drop. But yeah, man, I'm just trying to work.
So let him know, since you've been in the game for a while, and as I try to explain to him, I'm not quite a rapper, but I have been in the industry for a while. Like, he's hungry. Like, what are some of the things, since you've already been in this line of working in this industry, what is the advice that you would give to a young man like that that's actually hungry for what he wants? He knows what he wants. I mean, he's still in college as well. So, and I always try to stress to people, no matter what, you got to get your education because you always have that something to fall back on.
Sure. My biggest advice is probably just keep doing your craft. Like, honestly, every minute that you can, just keep writing, even if you know you're not gonna make studio for 2 months. You know, I wrote this mixtape 2 years ago. You know, and then I chilled for a year and a half and just did a whole bunch of shows, just trying to perfect my stage presence. You know, getting my mic game up. So when I get on stage, people are gonna be like, "Damn, who's that kid?" Even if they never heard of you, if you shut it down, you shut it down. Period. You know what I mean? So I mean, stage presence is a really big thing, and networking is crazy. Like, artists don't really realize that you have to network. I mean, whether you have a manager or, you know, you got agents. I mean, MJ's not even my manager, but people think he is. You know what I mean? That's my photographer. That's literally all he does for me. He does my graphics, he takes my pics, and he networks for me as well. We have a whole team that networks all together. So networking is really, really important. You gotta just stay connected as possible, because that's the way to really open up as many doors in this industry as possible, because nobody's gonna give you a handout. You gotta go out there, you gotta put yourself out there, you gotta really meet and greet with these people, show face. I mean, obviously numbers online are a big deal nowadays too, because people judge you from what they see. So if you have a YouTube video out and, you know, you just put it on Facebook and Twitter, and you Facebooking and Twitter every day, but you don't have no real media or you know, push behind it, those numbers are going to show that you just put it on Facebook and Twitter. You know what I mean? Numbers are a lot to do with this game as well. You know, I put out a video last year. It was called Good Afternoon. I actually went over one of Mac Miller's beats just to do something more popular and try to get, you know, a buzz for myself just by doing something that people are familiar with. It's over 19,000 views right now, you know, and people are really starting to acknowledge it. People from Max Camp actually reached out to me like, yo, I fuck with it. You know, it's on over 20 plus blogs right now, and I just did a cover of somebody else's shit. So, you know, it's really about really putting your numbers out there and making sure your numbers match how good you are, because you don't want to have a B-sad song and then somebody be like, write you off just because your numbers are low. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's definitely a big deal, networking and getting your buzz up internet-wise.
So now, let's just say, like, you know, because Stadium was my first time meeting this kid here. And, yeah. I mean, like I said, I love watching people perform. I love seeing artists. I mean, I just love the limelight that comes with this industry. You meet a lot of phenomenal people. But I was trying to explain to him, like, as far as somebody walking up to you and being like, yo, shorty, hit 16 bars for me. That coexists in this lifestyle.
Oh yeah.
You know, and I don't want him to be, I want him to be ready for that. You know what I'm saying? And I want him to say, you know, yo, if like Pastor Troy or anybody who we know and we hang with, I want them to say, you know, I'm ready. I can spit those bars. As soon as he said hit 16, shorty, drop them 16 and make sure that you kill it.
Man, fuck y'all, I got it all that thick. I ain't talking about that shit at stadium. Niggas looking like they all afraid of him. But I'ma tell you like this, get to the money. People looking like they all about the milk and honey. But you ain't even know about that in the game. It's a damn shame looking at a bunch of lanes trying to get the money and the fame. But I'm trying to get my cake up instead and feed me and my dame. Man, I don't even know y'all niggas' names, but I know that you ain't gonna cross over in my lane. I'm going for mine. People know around here that I'm finna shine. I'm a star, I'ma get mine. Looking at my watch, it's about time. So I go in on a beat, eat that, something like I need 3 stacks like a double cheese. Niggas know what it is, I really need. I gotta feed something like a beast. Niggas looking at me like I ate a feast, but I'm looking full. But it's all good, I ain't really with the bull. I come back like I might pull. Live fast, die young, but that ain't how I planned it. As I'm taking off, I see it with no landing. I still got haters and critics speaking at random. And my feet to the floor, still can't stand them. You can never understand it. My team first, they can never be abandoned. They hitting on my fly, I wonder what it'll land them. Cause I'm laughing at them and dancing. Y'all niggas looking like you in pain, but I'm about to tell y'all, I'm about to stay on your brain. Insane in the main brain, something like Cypress Hill. You know I came to kill. My shit is all real. I ain't got a deal, cause I left that alone. Came back for the throne. Shout out to Kanye, shout out to Jay. About to do my thing, hey, what more can I say? I'm so ill with the motherfucking mic. Niggas know that I came back, something like Mike. 23 ill, niggas shoot to kill. You don't really want it, man, the kid's ill. I'm sick, something like a kid in a hospital. These niggas looking at me like I'm big, but I'm really little. Just a youngin' on the indie grind, trying to get mine, man. I was born to shine, not a star, but I'm coming for the limelight. Man, I'm just trying to get my mind right.
Look, he's like, yes, sir.
He's like, yes,
I've never had a white girl.
I think I love
Never
her.
say never.
I've never had one. I want to stop.
White is right.
Why is it, let me just answer the question, man. This has been on my mind for a long time.
Okay, ask the older
I grew up in Mocha where there's like hella Spanish girls, right? Like hella Spanish. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have a Spanish girl, I'm gonna marry one, right? But at the end of the day, all my friends are like, yo, what's it like being with a white girl? Why is it that big of a mystery? It's the same thing. I swear to God, it's the same thing. Black,
White girls
Spanish.
have wetter pussy.
I've had a. If you in my experience, if we really gonna talk about that, Spanish girls got it. Spanish girls got it. Asians have the tightest. Spanish girls the wettest. And then.
Okay, so wait a minute. I'm an older white chick, and I'm about to tell you, I'm 34 plus and 2 kids, and I have phenomenal pussy, and it's white, and it's wet.
I believe it. I love it.
No, I read this thing the other day that was so funny. It was like, men shouldn't wear pink, they should eat pink. And all I kept saying is, yeah, white pussy. White pussy. That's all I kept thinking about. I was
As long
like,
as it's raw. You know, if it's turning another color, you know what I mean? If it's purple on the inside.
Stay away from the pink. Purple pussy. I think the only thing I want purple is some weed.
Yeah, that goes really good with my PPP plan, the pussy pension plan. Yeah, you guys remember that?
You said the pension
The
plan.
pussy pension plan. It's not upfront benefits, it's long-term benefits.
Oh,
You
shit.
down with it.
Okay.
You know, police officers have financial and substantial benefits.
I just learned something today.
Yeah, you just learned something.
She said really like it's surprising.
I mean, then I can get rid of the PPP plan and have my own fucking plan.
Exactly.
Oh, money
Well, then
in
I
your
didn't learn
pocket,
anything.
bitch.
Then if you get rid of that, then I didn't learn anything.
No. That is like my hype life up in here though. It's part of this show about life, sex, and relationship. I came up with that slogan myself. So, you know, any of you washed up ass bitches out there ever take my shit, you better know that this white bitch put it on. I
Trademark.
Copyright.
I did, it is. And I have some shirts. I'm gonna have to get you a shirt, one of my shirts.
Speaking of gifts, can I give you something?
You can.
Of course I brought you something.
You did? You bought it?
Give her some dick.
Hold on.
Oh, wow, wait a minute. He's a little
Baby,
too
you know
young.
I
He
ain't
might
doing that to you out here.
he might blow me out.
This right here.
I was live at Stadium on stage with these guys up front, exclusive pictures that are on my Instagram, and we're done. We're gonna be like, I'm like an Instagram honey. You're my right hand man, so I can't say I'll see you again. I'm pretty sure I'll definitely see you again. I'm gonna try to see. Are you I need to.
What's up?
Get my number from MJ. Pastor Troy's coming. He's got a big thing that's coming. You know, I'm good friends with him.
Okay.
Shout out to them. You know, I'm gonna get him in on this fucking show. If he can just fly out here on a Wednesday instead of a fucking Thursday.
Is it every Wednesday the show?
My show is every Wednesday. So how can we find you? And I know I got your CD here. I'm about to boom this shit in my car. I'm about to crank it up, riding back to Southeast. Cause I'm from the hood too, baby. There's a lot you don't know about this white girl over here, okay?
Oh shit. Yeah, man. You can find me at The Kid M, DAKIDEMM on Twitter, Facebook, DKE, thekidm.com. You can find me anywhere, man. Honestly, just Google me. Kid M. It's so weird because there's a bunch of people that try to take DKE. You know, you got DKE Toys, you got, you know, all those other people.
Toys.
But if you just put in DAKIDEMM, you're gonna find me every time. So The Kid M. Living for the Dream out now on Dat Piff. If you don't got it, you need to get your copy because it's going hard and fast. Limitless, my first single, is out right now on iTunes. You can get that on iTunes. The song's called Limitless once again. Videos out on YouTube. Please check that out. DKETV is the username. So you can.
For me, I'm a simple type of bitch. My Twitter, my Facebook, all that shit's the same. My Instagram, Brandy6B, Brandy Fletcher, DJ Eric.